Hello, Outposters, which is what I'm calling you if you're watching this video, even if you don't like my channel or me. As of the end of this month, I will have been doing this channel for a whole year. I have put out 22 long-form videos, 5 shorts. I wanted to just, broadcast a little piece of what I'm doing out here, the thoughts that it inspires, and just the feelings, to be able to talk to people about it and have conversations on my live streams and in the comments. And here comes Bob to investigate. He's probably going to come with me on my walk. It's hard to really say if this has been a success, whatever that really means. Numbers aside, I have found it very fulfilling to make these videos. I genuinely enjoy the craft of video editing, the practice of getting out into the wilds and shooting this beautiful place I live in, and then crafting it into a story is genuinely pleasurable, regardless of what happens, how it's received, if anybody watches it. But at the same time, there are practical questions that come up, just because of the sheer amount of time and energy that it takes to make these videos. This video, not so much. If I'm just bullshitting, it's a low investment. But trying to make things that have a lot of, complexity, that have a lot of filmmaking, and then on top of that, composing the music for everyone. Since I know I'm never going to be, a professional YouTuber, I have to ask the question sometimes of is this worth it? Is this a good use of my time? These are the things that every artist of any medium has to grapple with. I've grappled with... That's a weird bird. What was I saying? In case you're getting nervous, I'll just set your mind at ease right now. This is not a goodbye video. I am not ending my channel, but I'm making some changes. And I wanted to say something about it rather than just sort of drop off the map. As some of you may be aware, I am supposedly an author, right? That's the premise. That has been the premise of this channel and my life, is that I write novels. I'm a novelist. And it's been a long time since I've written a novel. In fact, as I've talked about to some extent, I have a finished novel that has been bouncing around between me and various industry professionals for several years now, trying to get to the point where it can be published. And it's been held back by an incredible variety of factors, conditions beyond my control, and some about the work itself. But where it sits right now is it's waiting on me to do one final revision. And I have been unable to start that revision because I've had so many other side projects derailing me, most of which were not YouTube, most of which were paying gigs that I just had to accept because I need to make a living. But I've recently reached the point where I realize I can do this now. I have enough free time to crack that open and dive back into that novel and get it done, which is what I've started doing. It's going well. I'm excited. Bob's excited. We're all excited. My agent told me I have until the end of October to give him a draft that he can submit. Otherwise, we have to wait till next year because the way the publishing industry works, everything basically shuts down in the late fall. So I don't know if that's a realistic goal, but I'm going for it. I'm going to give it my all to wrap up this revision and send him something by the end of October. That means basically pulling out all the stops and setting aside all of the distractions. So I can't be making these long, elaborate YouTube videos with music and artwork and all this stuff when I need to give my full focus to this book. So I'm not going to be posting anything like that for a while. I may still do live streams on the weekends, but I may not. It just depends on how much time and energy I feel like I have left, because I'm deep in the weeds right now. I'm writing all day. It feels great. I can feel the electricity flowing through me. I've actually shut down most of my social media activity, most of my internet activity in general, in order to accommodate this. I've set blockers on my phone and desktop that prevent me from accessing any social media app or site Monday through Friday, 24 hours. I give myself Saturday and Sunday to indulge, to check back in with the world, but Monday through Friday I am truly off the mental grid. I'm doing everything I can to focus, to find that purity that I came out here to find in the beginning, and has gotten diluted somewhat by all of my many attempts to stay connected and engaged with the culture that I'm trying to contribute to. That is kind of the catch-22 of being an author off-grid, is that you want to get away from it all, but you have to participate in it all in order to be allowed to be an author. You can't just disappear and send your manuscripts via telegraph back into the world. You have to be out there hitting the streets, promoting, talking, maintaining a platform, maintaining a community, which I've mostly been happy to do. I like having a community, but it's complicated. It's a tricky balance. So nothing too dramatic. This is not a goodbye. I just wanted to let you all know that I'm going to be taking a little hiatus, not to worry about me, since I am out here alone with the mountain lions and bears. I may still keep doing the live streams when it seems appropriate, when I put in a hard week and I want to take a little time off. I'll pop in and say hi, have a drink with you guys. I'm just not going to be producing any highly demanding content for a while, which Bob is happy to hear about. He loves things that aren't highly demanding. Come on, bud. Keep up. So for now, just want to say thanks for being here, for following me on this weird little journey of self-discovery, experiment, and storytelling. And I hope to continue doing it if life allows. But first, finish that damn novel. The wild Bob in this natural habitat